Right, we're heading today to Dalquharran Castle ruins. Eddie, my faithful crew member, is here to assist me with all of the different gear I've got. A few videos are going to be made from this, so I don't know which one you're watching now, but you may be watching the 3D video, or you might be watching the 360 video. And I think this is the route here we're going to go. And we're heading to a place which we think is down this way. We're not 100% sure because we've not been here before, but we're heading to a place called Dalquharran Castle, and it's a ruined castle that is in this area. There's a yellow and a red arrow, so let's go down this way and see if it's this way, and we can ask this person. There's somebody walking it up, we can ask them if this is the correct way. And hopefully it will be. So we're going to fly our drones around the castle when we get there. Right, stand over there a wee bit. We're going to fly our drones around the castle when we get there and take a good view, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about some history about the castle when we get there. Hello there. No, they're just excited. I take it we're on the right road for the castle ruins. Or are we not? Are we going the wrong way?
No, you can go this way, but it's a wee bit more awkward. See if you go down that.
Oh, okay. But
down there, straight down the road.
Aye.
And then you'll come to the bottom.
What, you mean back onto the main?
No.
Alright, sorry.
See if you go round this way and then down.
Right.
Takes you down the front of the castle.
Okay.
Right.
Follow the road right round here or just... Alright. Okay, smashing. When we're filming here, I hope you don't mind. I can totally cut you out if you want. We're making a wee YouTube video about the castle.
Alright.
We're going to take a wee walk round about it. And can you get inside it? Aye.
No, it was boarded up, but see if you walk round. See if you walk round. Hi, you two. If you walk round to the front of the new castle, there's an entrance that you can get into.
Oh, right. No supposed to, but yeah. No. Oh well.
Everybody else does.
Well, if everybody else does, maybe we will as well. I don't like doing things I'm not really supposed to do, but you can get away with quite a lot in Scotland. Well, I'm glad I met you there because we were going totally the wrong way, weren't we?
No, you could have still got that way, but it's a bit more awkward.
All right.
You don't know the road.
You don't. I did look ahead. I looked at Google Maps and I saw there were a few different ways where places I could park.
You can actually go down into Dalquharran across the metal bridge. And that'll take you to the old castle first, and then it'll take you up to the new one.
See, you're telling me now there's an old castle and a new castle. I didn't know that.
Wait, what way did you come in? Did you come in?
Well, I just parked across there and just
what
walked.
road did you come?
We came through that way.
You see if they came through Daly.
Aye.
See, as you're coming down the slope, you'll see two castles.
Right.
You'll see the ruin and you'll see the...
Is the other one, the newer one, I presume, is it occupied?
No.
Ah, right. Okay, that's sorry.
No, they're both ruined.
I was worried that the newer one was maybe like a wedding venue or something.
It was supposed to be getting moved into a Ritz-Carlton hotel.
Oh, right.
That didn't.
Because I know it's a lot of people get confused with Blair Wan and Dalquharran because they sound a bit similar and they're pretty close, but Blair Wan, if I'm right, is an active wedding venue, and so I didn't want to go there, obviously, disturb anybody. It's a cracking day for it, isn't it? I've got a wee YouTube channel and the purpose of it is to try and encourage people, visitors to Scotland, to come to the south of Scotland as well as get up north to the Highlands, because I think there's just as much beauty and history down in the south here. Well, I suppose, but hordes and hordes will when they come, you know.
Oh, they do.
Do they?
Yeah.
But
a lodge house.
but hordes come to
see the castle.
Really? I thought it was going to have to be a track, I didn't think a lot.
There's a lot of people that come.
Aye.
But if you round about in that as well, because it's quite a nice walk.
Aye.
There's a bit in a walkway that you can walk all the way
Right.
up to...
Oh well, I'll try and discourage the Americans in the streets.
No, it's fine, you get them off. Right, see if you follow this road down.
Okay.
Right, you'll come to Boston Road.
Right.
You see what I mean?
I'm with
Right,
you.
now if you go down to the right,
Okay.
that takes you to the old castle.
Okay.
Right, but if you take the left, that takes you to the new castle.
Right.
Right, and if you want to get inside that one,
Go to the front.
walk round the front, and you'll see on the path.
Okay.
It's not, it used to be quite highlighted, but it's kind of going over now.
Aye.
But if you get down the side,
Aye.
and
You
you
still
walk
can.
round,
Right.
you can get
And
in
that-
through the front.
Right. That's it. And that's the one on the left. So, are they both worth a wee visit? Aye. We'll visit them both then.
Well, it's what you came to see.
Well, we're here. Why not? Well,
It's an Adams building, so
right. What does that mean?
Knockling Castle. It's the same guy that built
Oh,
Knockling
aye,
Castle.
that's right. My
built
missus was telling me it's the sister castle. Well, that's what my wife says. It's the sister castle of Culzean. I need to try and mention that. Right. Well, off we go on our merry adventure. Thanks very much for your info. You know now. Well, there, that was quite interesting. Always good to get a bit of perspective for a local person who knows a lot more than me and Eddie know about this area, and some wee insider tips about the best way to get inside the castle, which I'm not really supposed to be able to do, but looks like we're going to be doing that today, getting inside it maybe. Right, so we'll go down to the one on the left first, Eddie. Have a look at that, have a wee flyer on it, and then we'll go to the one on the right. Look at that, I thought there was only one, I think there was two. Yeah, there you go. And this is the part of the video that will probably introduce a wee bit of music, as we're not really seeing much. And I'll be able to get my voice out as some music plays as we walk along here. And people will be able to, if your camera, people will be able to spin about and see, you know, look around as much as they want. What's this? That's why I picked during the week to come down here, because, and it's been confirmed by the lady we just spoke to, that if this place does a lot of visitors, then I expect the weekend is when they'll likely come in droves, and during the week it should be a bit quieter. We'll have to watch out for that when we put the drones up, Eddie. A wee chopper up there. Obviously we're not going to be going as high as that helicopter is, but we still have to be aware of any other aircraft in the area when we're flying. You alright there, pal? You want a wee rest?
In a minute.
Right. Just let us know if you need to stop for a rest. We'll stop. I maybe need to expand the size of my crew by one.
Is that over there, you know?
Is that?
We got it over there, is it?
Daily.
Was that daily?
That's daily, aye. You can park in Daly, that little village Eddie just mentioned, and walk to the castle from there. That's another way. I decided not to do that because I like to stay as far away from the public as I can, so that I'm not disturbing anybody, or I'm disturbing as few people as I possibly can. So I've parked somewhere that won't bother anyone, and we're walking on a route that it's the kind of back route in here, so that it will disturb as few people as possible. Unlike the auditor, who will go to disturb as many people as possible in the loudest way imaginable. That's no us. We want to just go to the nice castle, fly our drones around to get some nice footage and go home without disturbing anybody. Let me tell you, are you alright to walk in while I talk here, or you want to be rest?
I'll have a rest at the trees.
At the trees, right, we're gonna sit down and have a wee rest at the trees here before we continue
No
on.
need catching me up.
Aye. Hits us all, pal, hits us all. So we'll sit down and have a wee break just at these trees now. Look at that. You want to have a wee sit on one of the lumps of wood? And we'll just have a couple of minutes for Eddie to get his breath back. Aye, we'll need to expand the crew.
So peaceful out here, isn't it?
It is, aye. I wonder how peaceful it would be if it was a Saturday afternoon though. Would there be a lot of people on this trail down to the castle, or would it be still peaceful? Because that's a wee village down there we're looking at just behind me. That's Daly in Ayrshire. You can look it up in Google Maps. In fact, I'll maybe even add in a wee shot here. Here is exactly where Daly is, and here's the Google Earth view of the castle that we're going to visit today. So it's in the beautiful Ayrshire hills, not far away from the coast and not far away from Turnberry either. We won't put the drones up high enough for you to be able to see Turnberry from here, because it would probably take us above the 120 metre limit. But it's possible that you may be able to see Turnberry once we get the drones up. Who knows?
I think you sit here all day now.
I know you could, but we can't.
Oh, no,
Because
we've got things to do.
we've got a castle to see. I'm
Needed to recharge my batteries.
alright with these.
Yeah.
Aye, because I've got the backpack, I've got 2 free hands, so. So there we go. I've now taken over Eddie's responsibilities as camera operator number 2. And I'm now camera operator number 1 and number 2. Producer, director and
I'm getting
star.
a mobility car for doing this next time. With a trailer.
Aye, but don't forget that there was a gate. We couldn't.
From Liverpool.
Ah, well, there you go. Gates mean nothing. Actually, in Scotland, if there is a gate that absolutely restricts your ability to get to where you want to go, that's unlawful, and you can apply to have that gate removed, and the erector of the gate prosecute it. That's why the gate that we came past today didn't preclude us from walking around it, because in Scotland most landowners know that the Land Reform Scotland Act 2003 gives us Scots the right to go anywhere and do almost anything we want in Scotland. There are a few restrictions, but I'm not going to get into that just now. That's for another video. But that's why, especially if you're a drone operator, it's a good idea to book a wee holiday to Scotland, because there are fewer restrictions of where you can fly, just because we are allowed to go onto pieces of land, private land, that you're not allowed to go into in England, and we don't have to seek permission to even take off and land or operate a drone on private land. Because at the moment, and it may change, but at the moment, one of the restrictions of being on private land and with your rights to access is that you're not allowed to operate a motor vehicle or a motorised vehicle. And as yet, they haven't defined a drone as a motorised vehicle. So therefore, you can operate a drone. Now that may change and may decide that a drone is a motorised unit. So here we see the castle just coming into view a wee bit. This is the one on the left, so the lady said the one on the right down there's the older one, but we'll go to this one on the left first. This is the bigger one, I think. Dalquharran Castle. And you have to excuse the bounciness of the 3D camera if that's the video you're watching at the moment, because although I have got myself a big gimbal for it, I haven't quite worked out how to mount the camera and balance it properly. So at the moment the 3D camera is just on a standard selfie stick and it may be bouncing about quite a bit. So please forgive me for that. So what I'll do now is, if you hold on a wee second, Eddie, I'm going to spin the 3D camera around as we come towards Dalquharran Castle. So now if you want to look at my handsome face and Eddie's ugly face as I narrate this video, you'll need to watch the 360 version of this video, which I will leave a link to in the description of this video. And if you're watching the 360 version of the video, I encourage you to go and buy a set of Meta Quest 3 goggles so that you can then view the 3D video in all its glory. And I'm not getting paid by Meta or the manufacturer Qoocam of this other 3D video to say that, although I might send them a copy of the video and ask them if I can become an affiliate, you never know. Anyway, I'm seeing a gate here that looks like we can't get in, but that lady said if we walk around it to the front there is a way of getting in. So we will have a wee walk round, but even if we can't get in, and there's somebody in there already, we will do some flying from out here. There's some kids in there, we passed them on the road actually. Oh, they're flying a drone too. Oh, and there's somebody, oh that's Stevie. Stevie's flying his drone. Let's go and meet Stevie. How do we get in? Oh, we can't get up there now. Can we get in down that way? Stevie! Ah, but we can't, that road's blocked off. We need to go down that way.
Can you go around that way? Where did you come from?
Oh, too long to tell you. We came from outer space. Yeah, we can walk down that way. We'll try that route. Fantastic, we'll go that way. Right. I thought this place was deserted. I didn't realise it would be a theme park full of people. Stevie's here already. He got a brilliant deal on a Mavic 3 for cash converters. Right, oh here's a wee pass. This could be the way we're going here.
Oh yeah.
This the way around here.
Yeah.
Is it? You think so? Let's see. We'll try it. You alright there, Eddie? How you doing? You fit and healthy? Oh, here we go. That's all days. Oh, lovely. That was easy. I'm making a YouTube video, but I'll cut you out. I'll edit you out, so don't worry about it. Unless you want to be in it. No. You don't. I'll cut this wee section out then. Well, are you getting in? Have you been in before?
No, I'm just going in.
If you can physically get in, you're allowed to go in. Just can you physically get in? That's the thing.
Yeah, it says put out.
Ah, don't worry about that. You can go in if you want.
I just watch in there because there's a lot of those bricks. You take your time.
Well,